Demons arrived 2 decades ago, turning the world into a battlefield of chaos. Countless humans fell, becoming mere food for the relentless demonic hordes. To survive, mutated humans began fighting back, forming the hunter profession. Academies rose to train more hunters, like Dazia Dongju Hunter Academy. They are those with power, enjoy high status, admired by their peers. But Fang Cheng, our protagonist, possesses no talent whatsoever. 3 years at the academy, yet his powers remain unawakened, labeled weakest. Bullied relentlessly, he endures beatings from Chen Tianyu, a lightning-wielding classmate. Even after half an hour of abuse, Fang Cheng stays conscious, defiant. This academy's rule is clear: no hunter status means no graduation. Chen Tianyu mocks him, saying weaklings deserve to be trampled upon. Suddenly, Fang Cheng's eyes widen, sensing something amiss in the air. A powerful wind erupts, scattering the bullies across the training ground. Lin Longyue appears, asking if bullying classmates is fun for them. She calls them boring, wielding wind powers with effortless control. Recognized as class president and Academy's strongest, she is also Fang Cheng's childhood friend. This bullies protest her helping incompetent trash, but she orders them gone. Her eyes glow with a deadly promise, forcing the bullies to flee. As they retreat, Chen Tianyu warns Fang Cheng he is lucky today. A close-up shows Fang Cheng's hand, trembling with suppressed emotion. He thanks Lin Longyue, his voice carrying relief and shame. She reminds him graduation exams are in a month, still no powers. Fang Cheng admits repeating is impossible, his condition forbids it. His sister supports the family after their parents died in a demon attack. With red eyes burning, the academy's weakest student vows to quit if he cannot awaken his hunter power. A dark-haired girl appears behind him, her voice cutting through his despair with a sharp command. Lin Longyue's fierce gaze locks onto his. There is still a month before the graduation exams begin. Standing back to back, she reminds him the hunter's exams will determine everything. Her words strike harder than any blade. Failure means being branded an incompetent loser for life. He watches her silhouette fade into the sunset, remembering how blunt she has always been since childhood. A determined smile crosses his face. With no retreat possible, he will fight until the very end. Under a blood-red moon, he sprints through city streets, covering 20 kilometers toward home. Pushing harder despite exhaustion, he questions why his powers remain locked away. His jaw tightens with raw determination. He wants to stand among elites like Lin Longyue. Leaping forward with renewed fire, he commits to doubling his training to unlock his body's potential. Two classmates spot him sprinting past and immediately bolt in the opposite direction. A massive explosion tears through the city as a demon descends on fleeing civilians. A small girl with pink pigtails stands alone in the wreckage, calling out desperately. This monstrous demon towers above her, blade arms raised as she clutches a stuffed rabbit and screams. His blood runs cold. This is Blade, the city's most wanted D-class demon. This creature's massive arm swings down toward the helpless child below. He tackles her out of harm's way, shielding her body with his own. Calling himself crazy, he holds her tight, could not resist trying to save someone. This demon's multiple red eyes glow with fury as it lunges forward again. Its blade arm slashes through him, fire erupts from the wound as he collapses over the girl. This child screams in horror, clutching her rabbit as blood splatters around them. Bloodied and broken, he shouts for her to run while he finds help. This demon's blade pierces clean through his body. He drops to his knees, gasping. This demon's massive clawed hand slams down, sending the lead flying backward through shattered rock. Crumpled against debris, he gasps, a gaping hole torn through his jacket and chest. A monstrous face with multiple glowing red eyes and jagged teeth looms, laughing in triumph. Rage and blood fill the lead's eyes as he snarls at the mocking creature. This towering demon stands over its fallen prey, its bladed arms poised for a final strike. Pinned beneath a massive foot, the lead's vision blurs, questioning the vast power gap. Darkness closes in, his thoughts turning to despair and the shame of dying so weak. Fading consciousness lists his failures. Not yet a hunter, not yet strong, not yet providing for his sister. A desperate scream tears from his throat, fueled by a primal will to live and kill. His eyes burn crimson as a furious, singular desire to kill consumes his final moment. A system alert flashes, stating his death wish has triggered a hidden condition to merge with the demon slayer. A void voice offers a final choice as his life nears its end, asking if he wishes to merge. He finds himself floating in a dark, red-tinged space, confused by the disembodied voice. A colossal, shadowy figure with burning eyes materializes before him in the abyss. A giant clawed hand seizes him, lifting him into the terrifying presence. Surrounded by grasping red hands in the void, he wonders if this is the afterlife. A dire warning counts down 10 seconds, repeating the offer to merge with the demon slayer. Panic and desperation twist his face as he realizes there is no real alternative. With no time left, he reaches out, his finger touching the offered blade in the darkness. A blinding light erupts as the system declares the merge successful, absorbing him into the weapon. A swirling, crimson-black energy coalesces, announcing he has gained the power of the demon slayer. This demon recoils in confusion, sensing a sudden, drastic shift in the battlefield's energy. A violent explosion of red and black energy erupts from where the lead once lay. This demon stands braced within the storm of energy, its eyes wide with shock at the transformation. A monstrous face with swirling red patterns looms as a character with stark white eyes gasps in shock. A massive clawed hand emerges from the crimson darkness, sharp talons flexing ominously. A colossal explosion of energy erupts, a dark silhouette standing at its devastating epicenter. This character fully transforms into a blue-skinned demon, his internal voice expressing disbelief at his new form. Clutching his head in agony, the demon feels his mind fracturing on the verge of collapse. A new horned adversary with white hair appears through the smoke, locking eyes with the struggling demon. A commanding voice booms in the demon's mind, urging him to kill the enemy before him. This horned figure lunges forward, a massive curved blade slicing through the air with lethal intent. In a surprising move, the demon catches the incoming blade with his bare hand, confusing his attacker. With a determined glare, the demon holds the weapon firm, his red eyes burning with focus. He counters with a powerful energy blast, sending the horned figure hurtling backward through the rubble. This horned adversary recovers quickly, surrounded by a swirling aura of destructive power. This attacker launches another swift assault, catching the demon off guard with its sudden speed. These two forces collide in a blinding clash of energy, shattering the ground around them. This horned figure screams in pain as the demon's power overwhelms his own attack. Seizing the advantage, the demon delivers a crushing punch that sends his opponent flying. Taunting his foe, the demon mocks their sluggishness as he presses the relentless offensive. He follows up with another devastating strike, declaring his opponent's movements far too slow. This horned figure is finally overwhelmed, engulfed by the explosive force of the final blow. Two human observers watch in terror, declaring the battle over as the shockwave reaches them. A sinister voice returns to the demon's mind, commanding him to eliminate the human witnesses. Fighting the internal command, the demon warns the two humans to flee for their lives. Terrified, the human witnesses scramble to escape the chaotic battlefield as fast as they can. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. Even merged with the demon slayer, Fang Cheng faces a towering horned adversary above. Blue-skinned and determined, he clenches his fist, vowing to keep his humanity intact. This horned demon shrieks in pain as a devastating blow connects with its chest. Drawing power from within, Fang Cheng channels everything into one decisive strike. His fist, now a weapon against evil, crashes through the enemy's defenses. Shattered and broken, the horned demon explodes, its reign of terror finally ending. A system notification reveals he plundered the opponent's ability hand sword from the fallen foe. Realization dawns, he unlocks powers by killing enemies, something training never achieved. This killing urge fades and his human form returns from the demonic shell. Panic sets in, the battle's noise attracted attention, hunters could discover his secret. Racing through destruction, he flees the scene before anyone can identify him. This camera shifts to Dongju City's outskirts, a quiet suburb under crimson skies. Narrow alleys stretch ahead as Fang Cheng walks home through shadowed streets. Cluttered corridors lead to his doorstep. He moves carefully through the maze. Stepping inside, he calls out to his sister, masking the night's horrors. His sister's eyes widen, she notices his torn clothes and battered appearance immediately. Smiling through the pain, he explains a demon attacked, but he escaped safely. Hidden from her view, his red eye glows, his wounds already healed completely. Tears well in her eyes as she reminds him their parents died the same way. Guilt and love mix in his expression. He promises her he understands the danger. Wiping her tears, she shifts the mood, no more sad talk tonight. She heads to prepare dinner, leaving him alone with his thoughts. Laundry sways gently outside, a quiet moment in their humble home. A silhouette appears behind the bathroom curtain, someone's waiting inside. Fang Cheng marvels at the hearty beef ramen his sister prepared, his eyes sparkling with joy. He then asks what she had for dinner, leaning forward with concern. She hesitates, then admits she ate something quick at her convenience store job. Fang Cheng grows upset, accusing her of always saving the best food for him. His frustration peaks as he demands she take better care of herself. She remains silent, her expression unreadable as she processes his outburst. Tears well up as she confesses he is her only family, the only one she cares for. A close-up shows her hand trembling slightly, revealing her inner turmoil. Determined, Fang Cheng pledges to start earning money and change their lives for the better. Moved by his promise, she smiles through tears, expressing her belief in him. He responds with a soft, confident smile, accepting her support. She then excuses herself to finish chores, leaving him to his meal. In the kitchen, she reflects on how much more mature Fang Cheng seems lately. A warm smile crosses her face as she notes his growth. She quietly hopes he can graduate and become a qualified hunter soon. Later, Fang Cheng checks his phone, planning to hunt demons during the weekend for income. He logs into the Hunters Union software, scanning for wanted demon information. A bounty catches his eye, E-class piranha octopuses at an abandoned office park. Considering the 3,000 yuan reward each, he thinks the Demon Slayer ability should make it easier. But he hesitates, remembering how the power tries to control his mind like a parasite. Despite the risk, he decides nothing is easy and resolves to support his family. This scene shifts to a rainy, destroyed area where armed soldiers stand guard. Investigators in coats examine the wreckage under umbrellas, searching for clues. One asks about neighborhood cameras, but the other reports they were damaged during the Demon Blade incident. This white-haired investigator orders his team to find witnesses and uncover who killed Devil Blade. Standing in the rain beneath umbrellas, his subordinate bows and acknowledges the command. Analyzing the scene, he concludes only a demon could have destroyed a D-class Demon Blade. Meanwhile, Fang Cheng returns to the devastated district where office workers once labored. Through shattered corridors and strange red growths, he presses deeper into the ruins. A hunter's corpse lies ahead, not decomposed, suggesting death occurred recently. Hollow wounds gape in the chest cavity, organs devoured by demonic parasites. A sudden chill runs through him, dangerous aura flooding his senses without warning. From the rubble, octopus demons burst forth, brandishing crude weapons with murderous intent. E-class octopus demons, parasites inhabiting human corpses, notoriously difficult to eliminate. 3 creatures circle him, axes raised, closing in from every angle. He dodges low and counters, his body moving with unfamiliar precision. This Demon Slayer merge grants him enhanced mobility even while maintaining human form. A dark grin spreads across his face. He can now wield demonic aura itself. Fresh reinforcements emerge from the wreckage, their tentacled heads swiveling toward him. System alert triggers, hand sword ability activates automatically, responding to incoming threats like programmed code. Curiosity ignites, he wants to test these blades' power while still human. Crimson energy arcs outward as he lunges, meeting the nearest demon head-on. His sweeping strikes carve through the creatures, scattering severed limbs across the dust. Black ichor sprays as his blades finish the last one, the battlefield falling silent. Disappointment settles in, E-class demons yield no plundered abilities, offering 0 benefit. Then something shifts in the distance, his eyes narrow at an approaching anomaly. Dozens more octopus demons surge from the shadows, an endless tide of red horror. Realization hits hard, this was no random encounter, it is a calculated ambush. Realizing the 3 octopus demons were just bait, Fang Cheng finds himself surrounded by an endless horde. This octopus demons attack relentlessly, their numbers seeming infinite as he fights to hold them back. With a fierce swing, he cuts through several, but more immediately fill the gaps. His eyes widen as he spots even more demons emerging from the rocky terrain. A demon lunges from behind, forcing him to spin and block just in time. Staring at the endless sea of monsters, he realizes he has stumbled into the octopus demon's nest. Panting heavily, he mutters that he cannot keep up with this overwhelming assault. Knowing he is only E-class, he understands transforming into a demon slayer is his only chance to survive. This demons close in from all sides, their tentacles writhing as they prepare to strike. A slick tentacle wraps around his ankle, yanking him off balance with terrifying strength. Pinned down, he curses as more tentacles coil around him, threatening to crush his bones. A massive figure looms above, the D-class demon-wise octopus, mocking him as a mere shrimp. His blood runs cold as he senses the demon's aura, far stronger than any he has faced. With a cruel laugh, the demon orders its minions to tear him to pieces. Surrounded by grasping tentacles, he fears they will devour him alive if he does not act. A burning red eye fills his vision, a voice screaming inside him to kill the enemy. With a primal roar, he activates his demon slayer form, exploding outward in a burst of energy. Transformed and enraged, he slashes through the demons, each strike fueled by agonizing power. This wise octopus watches, intrigued by a human who can assume a demon's form. He reflects bitterly on his simple wish to earn money fighting weak E-class demons. This demon laughs, calling him an ant inhabiting a demon's body without understanding its nature. With burning eyes, he retorts that such an arrogant creature could never comprehend his struggle. Launching himself forward, he attacks with renewed fury, debris flying from the impact. As the demon questions how he could understand, Fang Cheng's blade descends in a final strike. Fang Cheng roars that no demon could ever grasp the struggle of surviving as a human. Their weapons collide in a brutal clash, sparks and shattered fragments exploding between them. This wise octopus smirks, impressed by his opponent's unexpected combat techniques. A razor-shaped tentacle whips forward, too fast for him to dodge in time. Coiling limbs ensnare his body, the demon's single eye gleaming with cruel triumph. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. His hand sword shatters under the pressure, leaving him defenseless for a critical window. Tentacles slam him into the earth with bone-crushing force, debris erupting around the impact. This demon bellows that the weak exist only to be devoured. This is the natural order. Fang Cheng is hurled across the wasteland, crashing through rubble like a broken toy. Lying in the dust, he realizes this enemy fights smarter than the Devil Blade ever did. Bruised but thinking fast, he notes its cautious mid-range style. Head-on will not work. This wise octopus taunts him, demanding to know where all that arrogance vanished. His gaze locks onto the creature's exposed eye. Soft tissue could mean a critical vulnerability. A desperate plan forms. Sand to the eyes might create the opening he needs. It is crude and unrefined, but against this monster, surprise matters more than technique. He kicks off the ground, launching himself forward with debris swirling in his wake. A massive cloud of dust and rock blasts directly into the demon's face. This wise octopus howls in fury, blinded and humiliated by such a primitive attack. Fang Cheng charges through the chaos, any means necessary to bring this creature down. His fist rockets forward, connecting hard with the demon's exposed midsection. This creature shrieks, desperately ejecting its brain from its body to escape destruction. Fang Cheng snatches the fallen weapon, refusing to let this cunning enemy slip away. This demon form warns him not to lower his guard even with a fallen enemy. This wise octopus shrieks as a brutal strike lands, calling him a crazy bastard. A system notification confirms the kill and the plundered tentacle's ability. This killing urge fades as his human form begins to reassert itself. Back in his own body, he groans in pain from the strain. He reflects that winning is not easy, but a D-rank kill is valuable. Civilians in a nearby alley react with disgust to something off-panel. He struggles under the wise octopus's immense weight, regretting not taking a cab. A close-up shows a boot stepping into the alley as he passes. He arrives at the Hunter Union building to claim his bounty. This Dongju City Hunter Union's main hall is bustling with armed professionals. He notes the crowded space and the prevalence of professional bounty hunters. Two inspectors spot the demon head on his back and identify it. He realizes the Union inspectors are talking about him and his kill. They accuse him, a seemingly powerless student, of stealing someone else's D-class prey. He pushes back, asking if students are forbidden from fighting demons. This inspectors demand he prove his confidence by showing his hunter's license. He knows the rules forbid inspectors from checking licenses. They are just making trouble. Assuming he is panicked, they move to seize his claimed prey by force. A sudden, powerful intervention stops their attack mid-lunge. He turns, noticing a commotion and a fight breaking out nearby. An observer remarks on his strength, dodging while carrying such a heavy load. An enraged inspector shouts at him for daring to escape their grasp. He looks on, utterly confused by the sudden turn of events. Fang Cheng's fist slams into his opponent's jaw, the impact echoing through the crowd. Demon Slayer tendrils pulse around him as another attacker charges from behind. This man in black dodges with practiced speed, his fist swinging downward. A brutal blow lands on Fang Cheng, forcing a pained grunt from his lips. Bystanders watch the chaos unfold, whispering that this kid will face consequences. A stranger in a hat steps forward, declaring the fight finished. Jotai, Hunter's Union vice president, reveals he witnessed everything and knows this boy's true power. Two suited men protest to their superior, demanding action against the troublemaker. Fang Cheng stays silent, his expression guarded as tension thickens. Jotai scolds the pair for their blindness, questioning their judgment. His sharp eyes narrow as he fires them both on the spot. This dismissed men break down crying, their careers suddenly shattered. Jotai turns to Fang Cheng, asking about his hunter abilities with genuine curiosity. Internally guarding his secret, Fang Cheng denies having any powers at all. This surrounding hunters erupt in disbelief, calling his claim impossible. A knowing smirk crosses Jotai's weathered face. To everyone's shock, the vice president declares his trust in the young man. Jotai leads Fang Cheng toward the reward office as stunned onlookers watch. This massive demon corpse rests on the ground, proof of his victory. Zionan introduces herself as the bounty officer, seated casually beside the remains. Jotai explains her telekinesis ability and grants Fang Cheng special privileges. This vice president jokes about her being single, earning an embarrassed reaction. Fang Cheng thanks him while insisting he is just an ordinary student. Jotai's words cut deep. He appreciates Fang Cheng because they share the same nature. This hat-wearing man, Jotai, explains he possesses no innate hunter ability. Fang Cheng processes this, realizing the vice-chairman's strength came purely from relentless training. At the union desk, the clerk calculates his total reward, transferring 140,000 yuan. Holding his card, Fang Cheng thanks her, elated by his first major earnings. Jotai notes his rough skills, offering to teach him moves next time. This clerk watches him leave, internally complaining about men while admiring his looks. Fang Cheng reflects on the senior's offer, but his priority is sharing the news. He walks home through the evening crowd, a new weight in his pocket. Gazing at his bank card, he imagines his sister's joyful reaction to the money. Passing a public screen, he freezes at footage of a chaotic demon battle. A tight close-up reveals his distinctive red eye, a mark of his hidden power. A news anchor reports on a viral video showing two demons fighting each other. Panic strikes as he recognizes the footage, wondering who could have uploaded it. This broadcast cuts to an interview with Lone Wolf, the Demon Hunter Department's deputy. At a press conference, Lone Wolf warns the public about the inherent danger of demons. His expression hardens as he declares their mission to hunt the so-called Demon Lord. This declaration of a death sentence flashes on a giant screen, shocking onlookers below. Sweat beads on Fang Cheng's face as the full weight of the threat sinks in. Nearby, citizens debate the footage, questioning if a demon could ever truly save humans. He realizes his transformation has sparked dangerous public attention, threatening his secret identity. An establishing shot shows the quiet, labyrinthine rooftops of the city at night. Arriving home, he calls out cheerfully, asking what delicious meal his sister prepared. His sister greets him urgently, stating there is big news he needs to hear. She shows him the viral video on her phone, warning him to be careful. Fang Cheng's eyes widen. His sister already knows about the viral demon footage. She waves it off, uninterested in those chaotic videos. Proudly, he presents his bank card, 140,000 yuan earned from hunting. His sister stares, stunned by the amount. He grins, explaining the money came from killing demons after intense training. She asks if he has awakened hunter powers, her eyes hopeful. He scratches his head, mumbling a vague confirmation. Concern fills her voice. Fighting demons is dangerous and she fears for him. He insists he is fine, pressing the card into her hand for their debts. His tone turns serious, asking about the demon that killed their parents. A fiery flashback reveals the killer, a mysterious flame demon that vanished. He learns it is a powerful entity, vowing revenge when he is strong enough. She gently touches his face, her expression full of concern. She urges him to focus on living peacefully together, not revenge. He blushes, softly agreeing to her wish. This next morning at Dongju Hunter Academy, the sky is clear. Fang Cheng panics. He is late for getting classes after yesterday's hunt. He sprints through the halls, students dodging his frantic path. Suddenly he stops, eyes wide at something ahead. In class, students buzz about the viral Demon Lord video. Fang Cheng slumps, internally denying he is that brave blue demon. A classmate Long Yu observes him, saying he has changed. She notes he seems stronger than just 2 days ago. Others tease them as lovebirds, but Long Yu's hand crackles with energy. Fang Cheng tells Lin Long Yu not to worry about the approaching bullies. Chen Tianyu, the blonde student, demands to know who Fang Cheng is calling a dog. A close-up reveals Chen Tianyu's face twisted with malicious intent. He attacks with crackling lightning, warning that Lin Longyu's presence will not save him. Fang Cheng blocks the electrified strike, noting his 3 years of academy training. With a powerful throw, he slams Chen Tianyu headfirst into the ground. This shocked bully screams in rage, feeling utterly disrespected by the counterattack. Charging again, Chen Tianyu unleashes his full power, furious at being challenged. Fang Cheng effortlessly dodges the lightning-fast punch, his movements a blur. A tight shot focuses on his red eye as he taunts his opponent's slow speed. Confusion washes over Chen Tianyu's face as he struggles to comprehend the gap. A devastating punch connects, sending the blonde bully flying through the air. Onlookers gasp as Chen Tianyu crashes violently into the far wall. Lying in the rubble, the defeated bully questions the source of Fang Cheng's new strength. Standing over him, Fang Cheng states that bullies must eventually pay their debt. This surrounding students erupt in shock, questioning if this is still the old Fang Cheng. Lin Longyu observes intently, theorizing he must have awakened a hidden physical ability. She continues her analysis, noting the impossible power behind his punches and kicks. A stern voice commands them to stop as the Hunter Academy tutor arrives. This tutor announces an immediate demon hunting test, ordering everyone outside. Panic spreads among the students who fear facing a real dangerous demon. Supported by his friends, a glaring Chen Tianyu swears he will never let this go. A close-up shows his face contorted with hatred, vowing future revenge. Fang Cheng watches them leave in silence, his expression unreadable and guarded. A dark-haired rival plots silently, calling Chen Tianyu wicked and vowing to eliminate him when the moment arrives. At the Hunter Organization exam entrance, an instructor warns students time is running short for their evaluation. Flanked by guards, the examiner explains F-class grass demons await them, their essence capable of unlocking hidden potential. Overconfident students boast about fighting 10 demons at once, treating the trial as trivial and claiming all rewards. A dark-haired girl asks Fang Cheng's opinion. He warns that rival students pose greater danger than any F-class demon. This examiner announces the venue is open, ordering candidates to enter in orderly fashion. Eager students burst through the gates first, determined to seize every resource before others can react. Silhouettes of candidates scatter across the pink-tinged path, spreading deeper into the testing grounds. A weathered skull and scattered bones litter the ground, hinting at previous failures in this trial. This girl questions the bones' appeal. Fang Cheng notes F-class grass demons should struggle to kill humans. His eyes narrow with sudden alertness as he senses approaching threats from the tree line. This girl frowns in confusion, wondering if the demons have already arrived this quickly. Surrounded by massive insectoid creatures, she summons glowing energy and orders Fang Cheng to take cover behind her. He steps forward boldly, volunteering to handle the swarm himself, leaving her stunned and confused. Fang Cheng carves through the grass demons with devastating strikes, sending shattered bodies flying in every direction. His crimson eye gleams with intensity as more insectoid demons charge toward him from the dusty ground. Behind him, the girl stands frozen as grass demons close in from both flanks. She warns him to watch his back, shocked that the once submissive Fang Cheng fights with such ferocity. Standing over fallen demons, he notes these effrant creatures feel trivial compared to the blade and wise octopus. Her eyes widen in disbelief as she demands to know how he grew so powerful in mere days. He deflects her questions with a cryptic smile, then suggests they absorb the essence left by the fallen demons. Green orbs of essence drift upward from the corpses as both of them begin absorbing the energy. Her expression shifts to alarm as she spots something unexpected in the distance. Panicked students sprint past screaming a demon is coming, something far more dangerous than the grass demons. Lin Longyu volunteers to fight, but Fang Cheng warns her this creature is no ordinary demon. A massive tree demon looms before them, its gnarled branches twisting toward the sky. Recognition hits Fang Cheng. This is a D-class tree demon far beyond their expected threat level. This towering beast blocks their path, raising the question of why a D-rank appears in an E-rank trial. He pulls Lin Longyu behind him, ordering her to stay back from this fight. Chen Tianyu and his crew emerge from the trees, declaring only cowards flee from battle. Gripping his weapon, Chen Tianyu proclaims true hunters face demons head-on, no matter the odds. His men question whether Chen Tianyu actually defeated someone earlier. Chen Tianyu's real motive surfaces. He wants to impress Lin Longyu and humiliate Fang Cheng. Bystanders watch nervously, doubting their leader's ability against such a powerful creature. This group recognizes this as a D-rank demon, hoping Chen Tianyu can somehow pull off a miracle. With reckless confidence, Chen Tianyu charges forward, dismissing tree demons as trivial threats. He leaps through the air, weapon crackling with energy as he closes the distance. This demon's massive hand catches him mid-strike, halting his momentum completely. A devastating blow slams Chen Tianyu into the ground with bone-crushing force. His men freeze in shock as their leader screams for help, pinned and helpless. This tree demon continues its relentless assault, battering the fallen hunter without mercy. Fang Cheng watches coldly, noting Chen Tianyu's strength matches an average E rank at best. Bruised and broken, Chen Tianyu realizes too late the massive gap between them. Lin Longyu sees opportunity in the chaos, suggesting they claim the D-rank demon themselves. This tree demon's gaze shifts, sensing new prey approaching from behind. Other students watch from the tree line, debating whether Fang Cheng and Lin Longyu will intervene. Chen Tianyu's men drag their broken leader away, fleeing from a fight they cannot win. Lin Longyu launches herself into the fray, wind swirling around her as she engages the beast. This tree demon's grin widens as smoke swirls around its massive form, red eyes burning with malice. Lin Longyu's shock deepens, her wind energy cannot even scratch the creature's bark. Fang Cheng studies the demon's hardened dead wood armor, searching for any vulnerability in its defense. This massive tree demon towers over Fang Cheng as Longyu watches from behind. This creature's devastating strike crashes down with explosive force. Fang Cheng realizes his human form will not be enough. He cannot transform with Longyu watching. Lin Longyu dodges the demon's sweeping attacks, her movements growing desperate. Even at E-rank strength, she cannot penetrate its wooden hide. Longyu shoves Fang Cheng towards safety, urging him to escape while she holds the demon back. This tree demon lunges from above, its massive form descending like a falling mountain. Fang Cheng orders her not to look back, taking the burden of survival onto himself. Longyu screams his name, her voice breaking with fear and desperation. This demon's shadow engulfs Fang Cheng as he stands alone against its overwhelming size. Longyu fights to shatter the wooden prison, determined to reach him before it is too late. Fang Cheng faces the creature alone, his body tensing for what comes next. His transformation begins, one eye igniting crimson as dark power surges through him. This demon's massive arm swings toward him with crushing force. Its glowing red eye locks onto him with predatory focus. Fully transformed, Fang Cheng unleashes his killing knives, carving into the demon's flesh. His demonic form clashes with the tree demon in brutal close combat. This creature's hand crackles with green energy as something shifts in the battle. Green energy trails mark where his blades have cut deep into its arm. Fang Cheng realizes the demon can regenerate, wounds seal themselves almost instantly. He launches himself at the creature, racing to find a killing blow before it fully recovers. This massive tree demon towers over Fang Cheng in his dark demon form, branches crackling with menace. A violent clash erupts as Fang Cheng launches himself at the towering beast, debris scattering everywhere. This tree demon's face twists into a horrifying grin, glowing red eyes burning with predatory hunger. Energy explodes between them as Fang Cheng meets the demon's attack head-on, the ground shattering beneath them. Dark blades extend from his back as he leaps through the air with terrifying speed and precision. Spotting an opening in the beast's defense, he prepares his counterstrike with cold calculation. Combining his tentacle and blade abilities into a devastating fusion skill, he channels overwhelming power. This tree demon snarls, its ancient eyes blazing red as it senses the incoming threat. A massive blade of dark energy cleaves downward, splitting the tree demon's body with devastating force. Fang Cheng's demon form radiates lethal intent, his red eyes burning with focused determination. This tree demon screams in agony as its body begins to crack and splinter apart. Standing victorious amidst the wreckage, Fang Cheng declares the battle finished as energy dissipates around him. Back in human form, notifications confirm his victory. He has gained both thorn and accelerated regeneration skills. A glowing green orb rises from the demon's remains, the tree demon's essence pulsing with raw potential. Recognizing this as perfect material for unlocking his hidden power, he reaches out to claim it. His eyes suddenly widen in alarm as something unexpected catches his attention in the distance. Lin Longyu charges forward desperately, wind swirling around her as she rushes to save him. She skids to a halt, stunned, the tree demon lies destroyed and Fang Cheng stands unharmed. Scratching his head awkwardly, he explains his sudden strength as a newly awakened body enhancement ability. Her eyes widen in disbelief. He went from talentless ordinary student to tree demon slayer in days. He shrugs it off modestly, noting D-rank strength pales compared to the world's and S-rank awakeners. Lin Longyu considers his words, acknowledging her perspective might have been too narrow all along. This instructor gathers students, announcing he'd like to publicly praise Lin Longyu and Fang Cheng. Beaming with pride, the instructor declares they fought bravely against the tree demon and never backed down. Classmates murmur, downplaying Fang Cheng's role and crediting Lin Longyu instead. A bruised Chen Tianyu seethes, cursing Fang Cheng for stealing his glory. A suited instructor approaches, asking for Fang Cheng by name. Fang Cheng feels a spike of dread, wondering who could be looking for him. Outside, a white-haired man with an eye patch waits, smoking calmly. This instructor leads Fang Cheng toward the mysterious figure. Recognition dawns, this is Lone Wolf, a high-ranking deputy from the Hunter Department. Panic grips Fang Cheng, fearing his demon transformation has been discovered. He steels himself, resolving to maintain his human facade. Lone Wolf confirms his identity, asking why a demon hunter seeks him. This hunter reveals a public tip about a teenager saving a girl from Demon Blade. He states they traced the profile, identifying Fang Cheng as the rescuer. Fang Cheng laughs it off, calling it a small act of traditional bravery. Lone Wolf's eye narrows, mentioning a blue demon that killed Demon Blade afterward. A close-up shows Fang Cheng's shock, his secret seemingly exposed. This scene shifts to evening, where Lin Longyu and a suited woman confront him. This woman, Zionin, explains she saw him at the Hunters' Union and planned to ask him out. Lin Longyu introduces herself as Fang Cheng's childhood friend, clinging to his arm. Zionin's expression falls, realizing her romantic chances are now slim. Lin Longyu invites Zionin to dinner, but she declines, needing to go home. Zionin reminds Fang Cheng to visit Vice President Zhou Tai for combat training. Fang Cheng waves goodbye, relieved Zionin did not misunderstand the situation. As they walk away, Lin Longyu notes he seems reluctant to leave. He denies it, claiming they still need dinner while she teases him about being jealous. Under the night sky, Fang Cheng invites Lin Longyu to a nearby barbecue restaurant. Her cheeks flushed, she admits exhaustion from expending too much energy during the day. Without hesitation, he offers to carry her, his expression earnest and determined. A close-up captures her legs as embarrassment colors the moment. She climbs onto his shoulders instead, asking why not just do this. Flustered and blushing, he protests that he meant carry, not ride. Winking playfully, she insists it is the same thing, invoking their childhood memories. Walking through the city streets, she reminisces about when they were little. A soft smile crosses his face as nostalgia washes over him. In the flashback, a younger Longyu cheers from young Fang Cheng's shoulders. His foot catches on a discarded banana peel mid-stride. Both children tumble spectacularly, crashing into the ground with a startled cry. Young Longyu sits crying while young Fang Cheng watches in panic. He pulls out chocolate from his bag, offering it to soothe her tears. Grateful and smiling, she thanks Brother Fang Cheng as he pats her head. Back in the present, he reflects quietly how Longyu has grown up so fast. She laughs and tells him to slow down as he jogs through the streets. They arrive at the glowing barbecue restaurant, its sign bright against the evening. Fang Cheng devours the food enthusiastically, praising how delicious everything tastes. Resting her chin in her hands, Lin Longyu pouts at being completely ignored. Nearby, two men discuss a charred female body discovered on a nearby street. One man describes the gruesome scene, the victim hung on a pole. Fang Cheng's expression darkens as he recalls his parents were also burned to death. Lin Longyu stands abruptly, urging him to go investigate the scene together. Fang Cheng and Lin Longyu stand together, sensing the unrest spreading through the city. A crowd gathers beneath a utility pole under the night sky, drawn by something hanging above. This charred corpse dangles upside down, its burned flesh a gruesome display meant to terrorize. Fang Cheng studies the scene, recognizing the calculated cruelty behind this public execution. Longyu's eyes narrow as she spots a distinctive mark carved into the victim's forehead. This symbol confirms their fears. This is the work of the Devil's Church. Fang Cheng recalls the intelligence he has gathered about this shadowy demonic organization. Longyu nods grimly, connecting the pattern to a string of civilian murders. They examine the body together, noting the signature eye symbol left behind as a calling card. A cold realization settles over Fang Cheng, the same fire that took his parents burns again tonight. From the shadows, a hooded figure watches with a bag clutched in hand. Fang Cheng's instincts flare, he senses danger before he can identify the source. This bag erupts in flames, igniting the chaos the arsonist intended. Fang Cheng shouts for everyone to flee as the explosion tears through the crowd. Screams pierce the night as fire consumes the gathered onlookers. Panic spreads like wildfire, people scramble to escape the Inferno. Desperate voices cry out against the roar of flames. Through the smoke, Fang Cheng spots the hooded figure slipping away. He tells Longyu to get clear while he pursues the one responsible. Fang Cheng races through narrow alleys, closing the distance between them. This arsonist glances back, surprised by the speed of the pursuit. Fang Cheng catches the figure, demanding to know who sent them. Fire erupts from the arsonist's face, a self-destruct mechanism activates. This figure burns from within, taking any secrets to the grave. Amidst the fiery wreckage, Fang Cheng stares in shock at the charred remains. His red eyes narrow, processing the fanatical choice these arsonists made. The sheer power of the demon church to command such sacrifice stuns him. Lin Longyu joins him, stating the captured man was just a puppet. Emergency crews navigate the smoky streets, carrying survivors from the devastation. Callous bystanders film the scene, laughing about the smell of roasted meat. A furious officer orders the gawkers to disperse, warning the killer might return. Relief washes over them as the official rescue team finally takes control. He resolves to visit the Hunter Union tomorrow, asking Longyu to cover for him. She worries aloud, questioning his resolve against such a powerful, terrifying organization. This towering headquarters of the Dongju City Hunters Union looms into view. Inside, a brutal sparring session unfolds in the training gym. Vice President Zhou Tai grins, impressed by the young fighter's skill. This seasoned hunter demonstrates a deceptive counter, teaching a vital lesson. A sharp blow lands, driving home the point about never tiring of deceit. Sitting defeated, Fang Cheng admits his loss, his mind clearly elsewhere. He abruptly asks Zhou Tai about last night's arson, seeking answers. This veteran hunter confirms his knowledge, identifying the method instantly. A close-up reveals Fang Cheng's widening eye as the connection clicks. He urgently demands all information on the flame demon, startling Zhou Tai. His voice cracks with emotion, revealing the flame demon killed his parents. Seeing the raw determination, the weary hunter finally agrees to speak. He explains the flame demon's history: 150 killed, fled abroad with the demon church. This arsonist's strength has grown to C-class during 5 years of overseas attacks. This hat-wearing man notes the target returned after 5 years, now far more cunning. Fang Cheng vows to hunt down and destroy the one responsible, shocking his companion. He declares his plan to track the flame demon alone while training towards C-class rank. This scarred man grins with approval, praising his ambition for revenge as worthy. As Fang Cheng walks away, the Hat Man waves, eager to witness his growth. This city skyline glows under a fading sunset, casting long shadows across towering buildings. A weapons shop door swings open as a customer departs with new gear. Armed with fresh blades and supplies, Fang Cheng prepares for the battles ahead. A news broadcast catches his attention: arson incidents plaguing the city recently. This anchor reports 3 coordinated attacks across different districts, casualties reaching 270. His eyes narrow with realization. The pattern confirms multiple arsonists operating simultaneously. Despite the warnings, crowded streets remain oblivious to the danger lurking nearby. He shakes off the concern. His priority is strengthening himself before anything else. A convenience store glows warmly against the evening, its doors open for business. Behind the counter, his sister spots him with surprise, scanner in hand. He tells her he is heading out to train and will not be returning home tonight. Her expression shifts to worry, warning him about the recent surge in demonic attacks. He reassures her confidently ordinary demons pose no real threat to someone like him. He pulls out a phone box, offering it as a gift despite her protests. Waving goodbye, he leaves the phone behind and heads for the exit. She watches him leave, noting how much more mature and outgoing he has become. Clutching the gift close, she smiles warmly, hoping he achieves his goals soon. This scene shifts to a desolate suburb. Abandoned buildings crumble under a dusty sky. Fang Cheng grips his blade, eyes scanning the wasteland with sharp focus. A hunter arrives at the demon's hunting zone, sensing fresh blood in the neighborhood. From the shattered rubble, a hulking demon emerges with glowing red eyes and chained limbs. This creature launches itself through the air, claws extended toward its target. His crimson eye narrows with cold focus, tracking the beast's trajectory. He sidesteps the lunging demon, blade flashing as he counters the attack. Steel meets flesh as his sword connects, but the creature barely flinches. A spinning shuriken cuts through the air from behind, signaling another threat. Deflecting the projectile, he realizes a second demon has joined the fight. A lion-like beast with blade arms stalks forward, teeth bared and ready. 2 demons now flank him in the ruined street, cutting off all escape routes. Drawing his sword, he identifies the pair, a face spider and Nightwalker together. This lion beast snarls with predatory hunger, calling him prey. It leaps with terrifying speed, claws reaching for his throat. Multiple shurikens spin toward him from the shadows, forcing him to dodge. His eyes widen. These are not illusions. Every dart is solid and lethal. This spider demon descends from above, multiple legs poised to strike. It crashes down where he stood, but he has already rolled clear. Rising to his feet, he faces the lion beast with sword raised high. This beast's devastating strike shatters his blade. Ordinary weapons will not survive this. Dark energy erupts from his body as he activates the demon slayer's power. Both demons circle him warily as black energy swirls around his transformed form. His eyes blaze crimson as he grins, declaring they will taste his thorns. Dark spikes burst from the ground in every direction, impaling both creatures. His transformed eye glows with lethal red energy. The battle decided. Dark energy propels Fang Cheng forward as he launches into the fray. This lion beast roars die, while shurikens slice through the air toward him. Explosive force shatters the incoming projectiles as he counters with devastating power. His transformed arm morphs into a blade, crimson energy crackling along its edge. Leaping high, he cleaves through the remaining shurikens with a single sweeping arc. From the wreckage, a horned demon with glowing red eyes emerges, snarling. Crimson eye blazing, Fang Cheng declares his killing spree has only just begun. A dark tendril lashes out, coiling around the lion beast and hurling it. This beast crashes into the ground with bone-shattering force, dust erupting upward. Both the lion beast and horned demon rise together, wounded but still fighting. This spider demon lunges, unleashing a torrent of dark energy from its maw. Swallowed by black fog, Fang Cheng smirks. They just handed him the perfect cover. This demons laugh triumphantly, believing their prey is trapped within the swirling mist. Blade drawn, he bursts from the darkness behind them, momentum unstoppable. A brilliant X-shaped slash cleaves through the horned demon in a flash of light. This creature splits apart, its body crumbling into nothing before it hits the ground. Dust settles as the lion beast faces him alone, teeth bared in fury. With a guttural roar, the beast charges, claws tearing through the broken earth. Spinning his blade, Fang Cheng declares that to win, every enemy must fall. His strike connects with blinding speed, dark energy erupting through the beast's chest. A system notification confirms the Nightwalker's death. New skill acquired, Dart. This human face spider falls next, granting black mist and agility enhancement. Clenching his fist, he feels the surge. His body moves faster than ever before. New silhouettes emerge from the fog behind him. The idiom warns of greater danger lurking. Hooded figures surround him, recognizing the notorious demon lord from the news. His identity exposed, Fang Cheng decides eliminating these bandits is the only safe option. With a defiant challenge, he tells them to come take his prey themselves. This armed group advances, calling him a bastard for choosing the hard way. A new scent drifts through the air, catching the transformed hunter's attention. A horned demon on a motorcycle arrives, declaring he smells the fragrance of slaughter. This newcomer launches into the air, sword raised, shocking the hooded assailants. His massive blade sweeps through, cutting down multiple attackers in a single, brutal strike. Amidst the carnage, Fang Cheng stands unscathed, watching the sudden turn of events. This motorcycle demon laughs, impressed by the one-blow elimination of 4 D-class hunters. He reveals his true target, mocking the arrogant demon slayer now parasitizing a human teenager. A half-transformed Fang Cheng demands to know who this is and how he knows his secret. This demon dismisses the question, stating only the demon slayer's power inside him matters. He recounts the demon slayer's past, once the strongest and invincible in the demon world. Realization dawns, this powerful foe has come specifically to steal the demon slayer's power. Refusing to surrender his strength, Fang Cheng activates a dark skill, preparing to fight. This horned demon scoffs, questioning how a mere D-class can possibly protect such power. Revving his engine, the demon charges forward, declaring Fang Cheng unworthy and fated to fall. With sharp reflexes, the young hunter dodges the devastating sword swing aimed at him. This attacker complements his reaction speed, clearly enjoying the challenge this host presents. This battle intensifies, with dark energy and sword slashes tearing through the desolate landscape. His internal system detects the C-class threat, triggering a complete transformation to match it. Now fully armored, he commands the powerful demon to stop its assault immediately. This horned foe grins, blocking the counterattack with his massive, glowing blade. This horned demon laughs, mocking the use of acrobatic props in their battle. With a powerful swing, the demon brings its weapon down, shouting about overestimation. A dark, muscular figure with glowing red markings emerges, surrounded by swirling black energy. This figure's tail whips around, forming a massive, spinning shuriken-like projectile. This dark projectile hurtles through the air with tremendous force and speed. This horned demon's eyes widen in shock, realizing the danger of the incoming attack. A searing beam of light slices across the demon's chest, drawing blood for the first time. Stunned, the demon acknowledges the wound, declaring that playtime is now over. A close-up reveals the dark figure's sinister, confident smile amidst the confrontation. This horned demon retaliates, unleashing a massive, sweeping energy slash across the battlefield. This dark figure is struck, feeling the unfamiliar sensation of bleeding in its demonic body. A warning flashes, the enemy's danger level is too high, triggering a full power surge. This empowered figure looms over its defeated foe, asking if it has heard of Inferno. This defeated demon confirms knowledge of Inferno, an elite cultivated by the Devil's Church. It explains the vast strength gap between a middle-ranked and low-ranked C-class demon. This dark figure questions the differences within the C-class with a menacing grin. A diagram illustrates the C-class hierarchy as the demon states defeating Inferno is near impossible. This dark figure scoffs at the notion, calling such words useless and for losers. This demon on the ground recounts a past of weakness, bullying, and relentless struggle. It declares that despite everything, it never gave up and worked hard to overcome all. This empowered figure leans in, its glowing eyes fixed on the defeated demon. It proclaims that fearing a middle-ranked demon would make it a worthless hunter. With absolute conviction, it states that no matter what, Inferno must die. This defeated demon calls this ambition very impressive, its own spirit now broken. This defeated lion demon offers its power as a final gift. With its last strength, it chooses to burn its essence away. A vortex of dark energy erupts, spiraling toward the waiting hunter. A single, ancient eye glows within the storm, watching his future path. Fang Cheng stands shocked as the energy coalesces into a new form. This power solidifies into a massive, ornate black sword hovering before him. He grasps the hilt, feeling an immediate and profound spiritual connection. A voice from within the blade praises him for brainwashing the villain. Confused, he questions why this demon slayer entity suddenly sounds so human. A dark, smoky form bursts from his chest, declaring it is finally free. This shadowy figure solidifies, revealing a small, winged creature with red eyes. This tiny demon lord demands worship, floating arrogantly in the air. Fang Cheng stares, wondering if this is the demon slayer's pet form. Enraged, the creature shrieks that it is the king of demon lords. He asks if this small being is the true form of the weapon. This creature clarifies it is merely a soul body, not a physical one. It explains his hatred attracted it, and killing demons will restore it. Fang Cheng agrees to cooperate, planning to be cautious with this new partner. He states their first target is the arsonist known as Inferno. This creature excitedly suggests overthrowing the entire demon church that Inferno serves. This scene shifts to the towering headquarters of the Dongzhu Hunters Union. Inside, Fang Cheng presents a pile of demon parts, stunning the officials. A woman with a tablet marvels, unable to comprehend his immense strength. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. This hat-wearing official notes a C-class sword knight's corpse among his bounties. Fang Cheng downplays it, just luck against a wounded foe while hiding his unstable C-class power. Shifting focus, he asks about Inferno's recent movements. This official reveals Inferno's subordinates have been setting fires in crowded places, killing hundreds. When asked about outdoor restrictions, he admits people have started resisting the bans. Tonight, the Black Sun Band is holding a concert despite the arson risks. Fang Cheng immediately suspects a connection between the band and the Inferno demon, but without evidence, the hunting bureau cannot act against their extreme fanbase. Determined, Fang Cheng plans to infiltrate the concert himself to investigate. Meanwhile, an official informs him his bounty rewards have been processed. This total, 120 million yuan, stuns him, with the C-Class Knight alone worth 100 million. His demon partner celebrates their growing wealth, eager to hunt more C-Class demons. The scene shifts to the Black Sun VIP bar at night, crowds gathering outside. Fans stream in as Fang Cheng arrives on his motorcycle. Surprised by the turnout, he notes the band is hosting at their own venue. His demon partner reassures him its soul form makes it undetectable to anyone but Fang Cheng. At the entrance, someone greets the arriving crowd. A horned band member announces the concert's start, urging fans to check their tickets. This crowd erupts, chanting Black Sun, while throwing up rock gestures. Fang Cheng, sword strapped to his back, is eager to finally see who this band really is. A gloved hand begins playing bass guitar on stage. This masked vocalist sings about ending war but finding no peace. This band performs with raw energy, the lead singer pouring emotion into every note. This crowd roars Black Sun as spotlights sweep across the packed venue. Fang Cheng finds the rock music noisy, his demon companion buzzing with excitement. This crowd chants Hail Black Sun as he watches from the side. Lone Wolf, the night patrol deputy, smokes while secretly investigating arson cases. This lead singer performs, declaring he eats sorrow and laughs in pain. This band rallies the audience, shouting that Black Sun is with them tonight. With a manic grin, the singer asks if everyone will join him in martyrdom. A silent question passes between Lone Wolf and Fang Cheng, both sensing wrongness. This frenzied crowd screams their willingness to follow and offer their lives to the flame. This singer's face twists into a sinister smile as he says then. A massive, cracked demonic eye opens in the sky, initiating the sacrificial frenzy. His companion identifies the phenomenon as a demonic sacrificial ritual circle. Flames rain down as the crowd cheers for the merciful Lord Inferno. Amidst the fire, the singer greets the mortals in the name of the ritual. Realizing the danger, Fang Cheng shouts for everyone to run from the concert. He notices Lone Wolf standing firm, wondering if it is a trap for Inferno. This white-haired deputy remains calmly in place, cigarette between his lips. With the crowd fleeing, Fang Cheng decides to find a spot to transform. A voice revels in the wonderful smell of burning human flesh. This cultist ecstatically recognizes Lord Inferno's voice, chanting his name. From the heart of the Inferno, a colossal, fiery demonic entity emerges. Lone Wolf takes a drag, satisfied that his patience has finally paid off. This fully manifested Lord Inferno stands tall, a towering figure of flame and malice. This demon lord complements the cult's capability in sacrificing so many humans at once. His gaze then falls upon Lone Wolf, questioning the white-haired man's calm defiance. Flaming minions charge forward, shouting they will handle the sacrifices for Lord Inferno. A white-haired man wreathed in blue flames demands Inferno face him personally. A colossal spectral fist crashes down from above, crushing the fiery attackers. This giant blue fist smashes through ice and flame, overwhelming the minions completely. Standing amidst the chaos, the white-haired man watches his enemies scatter. Surrounded by spectral fists and fire, he declares it is time for a flaming party. A massive spectral fist punches through the Inferno, causing a violent explosion. Calmly lighting a cigarette, the man stands untouched within the swirling destruction. From the shadows, a dark armored figure notes his skills, suspecting Night Watch division. Leaping into the fray, the armored hunter attacks with bladed limbs. A close-up reveals his sinister grin, eyes glowing with battle excitement. He lands amidst rising flames, poised for a direct confrontation. With a swift motion, he slashes through the air, creating a searing energy cross. Observing the clash, he realizes his opponent is a demon of the same race. This white-haired demon snarls, vowing to bury the intruder right here. A massive eruption of flame engulfs the battlefield, catching the armored figure off guard. A blinding explosion of light and energy erupts from the point of impact. Emerging unscathed from the debris, the armored hunter stands firm. He acknowledges the impressive power of this C-rank mid-level demon. This white-haired demon grins, recognizing the distinct aura of the demon slayer. With a furious shout, the armored figure charges, telling him to cut the crap. This demon boasts his lava fist is harder than metal, but his foe vows to split it. Their fists collide with catastrophic force, shattering the ground beneath them. In the background, spectral fists and flames continue their brutal dance. Blue energy fists rain down on surrounding enemies, shattering them instantly. A silver-haired hunter spots the demonic figure emerging from smoke, recognizing the most wanted demon lord. His golden eye narrows with suspicion, wondering what grudge drives this creature against Inferno. Dark tendrils spiral outward from a crimson silhouette, the demon lord's power surging violently. A brown-skinned demon with golden markings stands unfazed, commenting on the attack's weakness. Grinning with jagged teeth, the creature crosses its arms, declaring it does not even need to dodge. Lightning crackles as the demon shatters through the incoming assault with raw force. This red-armored demon lord's eye widens, brute strength alone neutralized his energy blade. Tail whipping behind it, the brown demon lunges forward, promising to show the gap in their power. Both demonic forms collide in a storm of orange and crimson energy, shockwaves tearing the ground apart. This brown demon gets hurled backward through debris, lightning still crackling across its body. This silver-haired observer watches in confusion, a blue energy fist hovering nearby. A dark figure crashes through rubble, pink energy erupting around the impact zone. Rising from the destruction, the brown demon's eyes glow with renewed fury. A devastating strike sends the red demon lord hurtling into a parked car, metal crumpling on impact. Recovering slowly, the crimson figure senses something troubling. Inferno's power seems limitless. Flames erupt as the brown demon mocks its opponent, calling it a disgrace to all demons. This two monsters clash again, orange slashes cutting through the smoky battlefield. Both demons circle each other amidst wreckage, neither willing to yield ground. Baring its teeth, the brown demon challenges its foe to keep dodging, launching another barrage. A car gets torn apart by energy blades, metal shrieking as it splits in half. Dark tentacles burst from the red demon lord's form, spiraling outward with menacing intent. This writhing tendrils coil around the wrecked vehicle, crushing steel like paper. Hurling the mangled car as a projectile, the demon lord turns destruction back on its attacker. This armored hunter's glowing eyes peer from behind cover, watching the brutal exchange unfold. A devastating impact sends debris flying as raw power smashes through the battlefield. Coughing from the blow, the brown demon admits his opponent still has tricks remaining. Flames crackling around him, the brown demon faces off against the crimson demon lord. Surrounded by dark energy, the red demon lord demands to know if Inferno remembers the Dongju arson. With a dismissive sneer, the brown demon mocks the question. 5 years is nothing to him. Wielding a blazing sword, the crimson figure charges forward, promising blood payment for past sins. Their weapons collide with catastrophic force, sending shockwaves rippling through the shattered ground. Through the clash, Inferno taunts his foe, hatred fuels the strikes, but technique is absent. Enraged by the criticism, the red demon lord snarls for his enemy to shut up. Pressing his advantage, the brown demon explains how hatred weakens the spirit and will. A pained groan escapes as the crimson warrior struggles against mounting pressure. Overwhelmed and outmatched, the red demon lord collapses while Inferno stands victorious above. Laughing cruelly, the brown demon taunts his fallen foe. This fight ended too soon for his taste. Lying broken, the crimson figure wonders with fading consciousness if this is truly the end. Human form restored, Fang Cheng stands wounded as his demon partner mocks his pathetic state. This dark creature urges him to unleash killing intent and demonic power, then questions his true motive. Confusion clouds his battered face as he repeats the question back to himself. Tears welling, he recalls fighting to earn money so his sister could live well. Clenching his fist, he remembers his vow to avenge his parents against Inferno. This demon's grin widens. Has he ever truly fought for himself, not just others? Something stirs within him, a primal hunger, the pure desire to destroy his enemy. Dark energy erupts as the creature commands him to reclaim his killing instinct and fight. Shocked by the sudden surge, dark power begins coursing through his trembling body. Dark energy erupts from Fang Cheng's body as his killing instinct awakens. His armored form rises wreathed in lightning, wielding a flaming blade. Inferno's eyes widen in shock, the enemy's aura keeps swelling beyond control. A monstrous dark creature with jagged teeth and crimson eyes emerges. This evolved beast roars, lightning crackling across its massive frame. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. Only a demon slayer possesses the power to grow stronger through killing. Lunging forward, the dark demon charges with lightning trailing behind. Its physical evolution has doubled the explosive power within. Alarm flickers across Inferno's face as the threat escalates. A devastating strike slams into the fire demon with catastrophic force. Clawed fingers crackle with electrical energy, ready to strike. Inferno catches the blow bare-handed, shock registering across his face. A mangled car hurtles through the air as a projectile weapon. This impact sends Inferno reeling, his fury mounting at the audacity. Rage twists his features as flames erupt from his entire body. A massive torrent of fire explodes outward in retaliation. From the Inferno, a giant hand of flame takes shape. Inferno reveals his true form, a being composed entirely of fire. This fiery entity faces off against the dark armored demon. His armored form punches straight through the flames, completely immune to burning. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. Fang Cheng's armored form blazes with dark energy, red eyes burning through the Inferno around him. Inferno screams in agony as a devastating blow tears through his fiery body. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. Flames crackle across the demon lord's face, rage and pain twisting his molten features. With a sinister grin, Fang Cheng charges forward, his armored fists ready to strike again. A brutal close-range assault connects, sending shockwaves through the fire demon's blazing form. Snarling with desperation, Inferno roars that one of them must die today. Their clash erupts into catastrophic destruction, cars flying as the ground shatters beneath them. A massive torrent of flame surges toward Fang Cheng, threatening to consume everything in its path. But the armored hunter punches straight through the Inferno, shattering the flames with bare fists. Inferno's eyes widen in disbelief. His opponent shows no pain, entering some terrifying frenzy state. Without hesitation, Fang Cheng delivers another crushing blow, driving the fire demon backward. Standing over his fallen enemy, he demands answers about the arson incident from 5 years ago. Trapped and weakened, Inferno confesses he was merely the executioner following the Pope's orders. This armored hunter's eyes narrow, the Pope of the Devil Church. Inferno confirms with a desperate nod. Flames flickering weakly, the demon lord pleads for mercy, claiming debts have owners and injustice has sources. But Fang Cheng's voice drips with cold fury. How could he face his deceased parents if he let this go? His armored form crackles with dark lightning as he demands to know what he'd say to the fire's innocent victims. Inferno's face contorts in terror, desperately trying to negotiate. With finality, Fang Cheng raises his weapon, telling the demon to explain himself to the souls in hell. This scene shifts to a quiet alleyway bathed in morning light, a cat watching from the shadows. Fang Cheng returns home in human form, quietly announcing his sister that he is back. His sister turns around, eyes widening with surprise at his sudden appearance. She rushes to greet him, relieved but worried. He has not answered her calls for quite some time. Returning home, Fang Cheng apologizes to his sister for being busy hunting demons. He presents a set of keys, explaining he bought the nearest convenience store for her. His sister stares in stunned silence, her eyes wide with disbelief at the gift. Concerned, she questions the cost, urging him to save his earnings for his own future. With a smile, he frames it as an investment in their family's stability. Touched, she thanks him, expressing pride in watching him grow into a capable young man. Just then, she slides an envelope across the table, mentioning it arrived for him. Fang Cheng identifies it as a letter from the Hunter Association bearing his name. Opening it, his sister discovers his official hunter's certificate, her shock palpable. He notes the perfect timing, as tomorrow is the school's graduation assessment exam. This scene shifts to the Dongju Hunter Academy's graduation assessment venue, a massive ice spire dominating the plaza. Two examiners from the Hunter Association address the gathered students, outlining the test's purpose. They wish everyone luck, encouraging them to try their best to pass. Among the crowd, a blonde classmate mocks Fang Cheng's long absence, assuming fear of failure. He boasts that after recent training, his strength has surpassed Fang Cheng's, dismissing him as an opponent. A dark-haired girl insists Fang Cheng's personality guarantees he will participate, but the blonde scoffs at the idea. As if on cue, Fang Cheng arrives, hands in pockets, noting the large turnout. This dark-haired girl turns, relieved, telling him it is almost graduation time, so he had to return. He drops a bombshell. He came today to withdraw from the assessment entirely. This blonde classmate laughs, mocking his cowardice for not even daring to participate. Other students join the laughter, questioning if Fang Cheng is truly backing down. Calmly, he reveals he already obtained the hunter certificate in advance, rendering the test meaningless. This dark-haired girl is stunned, realizing his progress has been impossibly fast. This blonde classmate points accusingly, refusing to believe such a boast is possible with his abilities. This suited examiner explains professional hunters skip assessments, but verification is still required. Fang Cheng casually agrees, noting he came prepared for this exact situation. His hands pull the official certificate from his jacket pocket with practiced ease. Students stare in disbelief as the dark-haired girl questions what she is reading. This examiner confirms it is a genuine Hunters Association certificate, rated C-Class and signed by Vice President Zhou Tai. This blonde classmate's jaw drops. C-Class is unheard of for a student when D-Class alone is impressive. This dark-haired girl confronts him about hiding his rank, but he shrugs it off as recent development. Classmates swarm Fang Cheng with praise, calling him a genius and begging to join his future parties. He reflects bitterly on how quickly sneers transformed into welcoming smiles the moment power was proven. This examiner encourages him toward greater heights and extends an invitation to join the Hunter Association. This blonde classmate watches in shock as official recruiters actively court Fang Cheng's allegiance. A close-up shows him considering the offer with a thoughtful, calculating expression. Then comes the twist. He refuses outright, citing his demon slayer identity as incompatible with organizations. This recruiters are stunned someone would turn down such generous conditions. This dark-haired girl senses deeper reasons behind his refusal, something beyond ordinary understanding. This examiners quietly conclude Zhou Tai already acknowledged his abilities, making further recruitment pointless. Accepting his decision gracefully, one waves off the crowd as the assessment officially begins. Walking away, Fang Cheng mutters that socializing exhausts him. Demons are simpler company. This dark-haired girl catches up, announcing she is taking the graduation exam to match his level. He fist bumps her with genuine encouragement, promising to wait outside for her results. A clock tower looms against the sky, marking time as students file into the examination grounds. One student wails about awakening a classless ability and facing another year of repetition. Another celebrates an E-class rating, demonstrating weapon summoning while classmates admire the flashy skill. This blonde classmate discovers D-class lightning crackling through his body, his rivals cheering the unexpected windfall. Chen Tianyu clenches his fist, vowing to surpass Fang Cheng no matter the cost. Students stroll past a bustling seafood shop in Dongju's lively streets. Long Yue treats Fang Cheng to a meal, congratulating him on becoming an official hunter. Fang Cheng reflects his C-class strength is just above Long Yue's, resolving to push further. Long Yue mentions her plan to join the demon hunting department, then asks Fang Cheng about his. Fang Cheng states he'll continue working alone as a full-time demon hunter. Fang Chang's demon partner teases him, joking Long Yue might catch him as a demon someday. Fang Chang snaps at his demon partner, shouting, "Get lost." As Long Yue watches silently, Long Yue furrows her brow, asking Fang Chang why he's suddenly acting strange. Fang Chang forces a smile, brushing off his strange behavior and claiming he's fine. Fang Chang sincerely wishes Long Yue the best, hoping she joins an official department soon. Long Yue wishes Fang Chang becomes a renowned hunter, lamenting they'll meet less after graduation. A TV broadcasts news of shadow incidents erupting in Dongju's southern district. This broadcast reveals residents transformed into shadows, attacking indiscriminately in the area. Hunters clash with shadow creatures as news reports many are deployed on combat missions. Long Yue points out the shadow incident came right after the arson, as Fang Chang stays quiet. Fang Chang declares the incidents are a demon church conspiracy, resolving to investigate immediately. Long Yue looks surprised, asking Fang Chang if he's heading out hunting once more. A devastated Dongju district lies in ruins, shadow creatures prowling the rubble. A shadow dog with glowing eyes snarls, electricity crackling around its jaws. Shadow creatures clash violently in a red-tinged, chaotic battle scene. Fang Chang strides through the ruins, muttering that even dogs have turned into shadows. Fang Chang spots fallen hunters, realizing ordinary shadows couldn't kill them. Powerful demons must lurk nearby. A spiky shadow creature looms over Fang Chang, who tenses in surprise. Fang Chang's face twists with shock as an unexpected blow lands. Pain surges through him. He took damage when his shadow was struck. Standing amid the wreckage, he grips his weapon, facing the shadow creatures. A devastating explosion of force slams into him, sending debris flying. His demon partner taunts him, so young and already struggling with a simple attack. Shadow creatures' poison effects tear through him, but his self-healing kicks in. More enemies emerge from the ruins, surrounding him from both sides. A massive shadow dragon looms overhead, its jaws dripping with dark energy. With cold determination, he declares every shadow creature must die. His weapon cleaves through the darkness, striking the beast with brutal force. This clash intensifies as he drives forward, refusing to back down. Shattered shadow fragments rain down around his victorious stance. But another horror emerges, a colossal serpent with glowing crimson eyes. Seizing the moment, he decides to test the flame demon's fire ability. Red flames erupt from his body, engulfing the battlefield in searing heat. This inferno crashes into the shadow beast, burning through its dark form. Yet from the flames, a giant serpent coils upward, still alive. His demon partner warns him, another giant snake approaches. He has been marked. This creature's massive jaws snap open, teeth gleaming as it lunges. Red energy spikes pierce past him, barely missing his dodging form. This serpent's colossal body crashes down, shaking the entire battlefield. He plants his foot firmly, bracing against the devastating impact. Facing the towering beast, he smirks, quite strong, he admits. A desperate cry for help echoes in the distance, catching his attention. Shadow sharks burst from turning dark waves, their red eyes glowing with malice. Startled by the impossible sight, Fang Chang questions how aquatic creatures manifest in shadows. A massive shadow serpent rises alongside the sharks, surrounding him with toothy maws. His demon partner explains all shadows are controlled by the shadow demon, only its true form can be killed. Warning that shadow waves return soon, the creature urges eliminating these roadblock fish first. Red energy crackles around Fang Chang as he prepares his counterattack. A swarm of shadow sharks with jagged teeth lunges forward through the dark tide. Channeling both abilities at once, he fuses black mist with fire for a devastating combination. A massive fire mist explosion erupts outward, engulfing the shadow creatures in blazing light. This blast radius clears the area, fragments of shadow dissolving into the crimson sky. Believing victory achieved, Fang Chang notes the substantial demonic energy gained from battle. His demon partner interrupts the celebration, urgently telling the kid to look upward. Hundreds of shadow crows fill the sky as the creature mocks this endless assault. Nearby hunters notice the birds moving unnaturally, all converging toward a single direction. A dark vortex swirls above a ruined building, drawing the flock toward its center. A cloaked figure stands amid the crows, declaring willingness to play the shadow game to its end. Fang Chang watches the gathering swarm with growing unease, his demon partner beside him. Narrowing his eyes, he realizes someone behind the scenes is deliberately targeting him. Red energy slashes tear through the incoming flock, scattering feathers and shadow fragments. This crow's call relentlessly as more replace those destroyed, an unending wave of darkness. Realizing brute force will not work, Fang Chang acknowledges the crows are truly endless. His demon partner grins with a bold idea, prompting the hunter to hear this crazy plan. With explosive force, the creature launches Fang Chang skyward toward the vortex above. Gripping his weapon tightly, he commits to following the flock's path straight through to the end. Soaring through the murder of crows, Fang Chang rockets toward the swirling vortex above. With no other options remaining, he commits fully to this desperate gamble. Red energy erupts around him as his body transforms mid-flight. A crimson vortex spirals inward, carrying him toward the heart of the darkness. Below, stunned hunters watch the spectacle unfold, their weapons forgotten. Through the chaos, Fang Chang spots the source, a crumbling structure at the center. A cloaked figure materializes from the shadows, orange eyes gleaming with amusement. Found it, Fang Chang shouts, lunging forward with his blade raised. Their weapons collide in a blinding flash of red and purple energy. Fang Chang's strike carves a devastating arc through the air. This shadow demon acknowledges his opponent's strength with a cold smile. "You are worthy," the demon declares, dark power radiating from his form. "Talk is cheap," Fang Chang retorts, pressing his attack. This shadow demon's eyes narrow as he prepares to unleash his full power. An opening appears, Fang Chang seizes the moment to strike. His blade connects, sending the demon stumbling backward. From the shadows, a massive creature emerges, its eyes burning purple. "Shadows cannot die," the demon whispers, his form beginning to regenerate. This shadow demon's true technique awakens, darkness spreading across the battlefield. Shadow creatures with glowing eyes materialize, surrounding Fang Chang from all sides. Fang Chang scoffs at the display, unimpressed by the shadow manipulation. He channels his red energy into a devastating counterattack. This shadow demon senses the surge of power and braces for impact. A massive explosion of red energy engulfs everything in its path. A massive explosion of red energy erupts around a ruined building. Fang Chang stands in the crater, asking his demon partner if it is finally over. His partner warns the shadow demon's energy is still gathering, the threat not yet gone. From the swirling debris, a cloaked figure laughs maniacally, its voice echoing across the wasteland. A close-up reveals a grinning face crackling with purple energy, systems fully unleashed. This shadow demon reveals its true form, a horned warrior with a dark blade. Fang Chang's eyes widen in shock, realizing the demon's power now nears B rank. His demon partner grins, declaring it is time to unleash its own trump card. With fierce determination, Fang Chang questions the demon's intent to kill him. A brutal wave of red energy slams into him, forcing a pained scream. A close-up shows a dark armored chest with a glowing red emblem rising from the massacre. A side profile reveals a face half-shadowed, a new transformation taking hold. A silhouette grips a giant sword, explaining the shadows were just a previous form's leftovers. A hand tightens its grip on the sword's hilt, resolve hardening. Dark armor perfectly covers the entire body, red eyes glowing in the helm. This complete killing demon armor form stands revealed, a C-rank peak stage transformation. Armored and armed, he declares that in demon battles, victory decides life or death. This shadow demon mocks the heavy gear, calling it a sluggish burden. Infusing demonic energy, he effortlessly swings the 100-pound giant sword. With a powerful clash, he challenges the demon to face him head-on. This enemy notes his incredible aura boost, wielding the massive blade with ease. A devastating strike erupts in yellow energy, shaking the very ground. Taunting him as a dog of the demon church, the battle intensifies. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. This white-haired character brandishes a purple weapon, declaring official demon church membership. Fang Chang's armored form clashes with the white-haired character, dismissing them as pawns. This white-haired character evades Fang Chang's red slash, purple energy crackling in response. This white-haired character snarls, ordering an end to provocations as purple energy surges. Fang Chang's red weapon strikes the ground, unleashing purple energy beams that tear. Armored Fang Chang mocks the white-haired character's shadow tricks, calling them pointless. This white-haired character grits teeth, stunned Fang Chang's armor repels shadow attacks. Armored Fang Chang insists battles demand true abilities, lunging at the white-haired character. This white-haired character takes a hit, purple energy and red slashes colliding violently. This white-haired character cries out the area will collapse as Fang Chang's assault grows. A massive explosion bursts forth, debris scattering from the intense clash. This explosion fades, revealing a crater from the devastating battle. Fang Chang is pinned by the armored character's weapon, red energy swirling. A second explosion rocks the battlefield, intensifying the chaos. This armored character taunts Fang Chang's cockroach-like resilience, standing over him. This white-haired character activates shadow shifting, purple energy swallowing his form. He admits shadow shifting depleted his energy, now dependent on external help. He summons a shadow army, purple energy swirling as he issues the command. This armored character mocks the golden cicada trick, asking if he'll try again. This white-haired character is hit by the armored character's attack, red and yellow clashing. A purple vortex forms, shadow figures spilling out as the white-haired character groans. Shadow figures chant loyalty to Lord Shadow Demon, surging into battle. Fang Chang battles the shadow army, his weapon clashing with their swords. Armored Fang Chang faces the shadow horde, wondering if they aim to level him up. Inside the vortex, he lands amidst a sea of shadow creatures, red energy crackling around his blade. This white-haired shadow demon, its third eye glowing, welcomes the challenge with a confident smirk. Slicing through another shadow, he notes the kills do not grant abilities but fuel his own demonic aura. A brutal slash cleaves a creature in two, the demon's energy visibly flowing into him. Standing amidst the carnage, his form is wreathed in rising red and black power. With glowing red eyes, he vows to exterminate every last shadow demon here. This shadow demon watches, confused, wondering why his opponent grows stronger instead of weaker. Roaring for more, he demands the endless swarm bring him even greater power. This antagonist realizes the simple sword swings are a calculated method to harvest energy. Enraged, the shadow demon declares it is over and activates a self-destruct protocol for its minions. This shadow creatures convulse, screaming as purple energy violently erupts from their forms. He braces against the shockwave, the combined explosions battering his armored body. With a cruel laugh, the demon hurls a massive, pulsating bomb of shadow energy directly at him. A nearby shadow creature stares in shock as the colossal projectile hurtles past. This bomb detonates upon impact, engulfing the area in a cataclysmic red explosion. A secondary brilliant yellow blast erupts from the epicenter, shaking the entire vortex. From the smoke, the shadow demon lunges, its colossal sword descending for a final execution. He meets the overwhelming strike with his own weapon, purple lightning arcing from the clash. This impact creates a blinding shockwave of white and red energy, tearing the ground apart. This force proves too great, sending him skidding back with a pained grunt. A system notification flashes, the shadow demon is slain and the shadow clone ability is acquired. This battle's end is marked by a silent sunset over the devastated, rocky landscape. As the dust settles, the two combatants face each other one last time in the fading light. This defeated demon whispers that killing it is pointless, its essence already bound to a greater plan. This shadow demon's dying words reveal the demon church's army is marching on Dongju City. Armored Fang Cheng silences him, declaring a dying man's threats are worthless. A crimson slash cleaves through the dissipating purple energy, ending the confrontation. Amidst the debris, a horned mask fragment floats, the last remnant of the defeated foe. His clawed hand snatches the mask, claiming the bounty on the shadow demon's head. Unarmored now, he holds the mask, noting its value while red energy swirls around him. His demon partner urges him to quickly use the newly acquired shadow clone ability. Acknowledging the advice, he prepares to test the power, red energy gathering in his palm. A massive crimson clone erupts from the ground, mirroring his initial demonic transformation. Surprised by the familiar form, he notes the clone looks exactly like his first change. Following his partner's suggestion, he commands the clone to smash a distant ruins wall. This red clone charges forward, its massive form kicking up debris as it sprints. With a thunderous impact, the clone obliterates the wall in a burst of yellow energy. Observing the destruction, he assesses the clone's strength at a beginner C-rank level. His partner agrees, calling the clone a helpful future assistant in battles to come. However, it is only support. He must still strengthen himself for the coming conflict. This demon forces are nearby, battling in surrounding areas and will soon reach the city. Eager for more power, he welcomes the demons, wanting to harvest their abilities. 2 days later, a woman in a high-rise reports the demon church's advance. She confirms the army has occupied nearby cities and is now attacking Dongju. Suddenly, a window shatters inward, signaling the immediate arrival of the demon vanguard. Chaos erupts in the streets as armored demons slaughter civilians and hunters scramble. Demon hunters rally, vowing to resist and protect the city from the invasion. This battle begins in earnest, with hunters clashing violently against the demonic horde. News reports the demon church's army has invaded the city, setting a dire stage. Fang Cheng sees this as a chance to gain experience, readying himself to head out. His sister pleads with him to live a normal life for a while. He insists he cannot rest easy while the demon church still exists. Green-flamed skeletons attack civilians in the streets, chaos erupting across the city. Activating his new ability, Fang Cheng transforms into a red armored clone. This skeleton soldiers pause, confused by the sudden appearance of the duplicate. This red clone charges, clashing with the skeletons in a violent explosion. Nearby survivors stare in shock at the red demon king fighting the horde. One man urges the other to escape quickly, not staying to watch. Using the clone as a distraction, Fang Cheng infiltrates the enemy ranks on a motorcycle. This bike's wheel spins rapidly, kicking up debris as he accelerates. Red energy slashes tear through the air, cutting down enemies in his path. Standing amidst the carnage, he notes killing enemies is effortless with the clone's help. His demon partner reveals he gained the summon spearman ability from the skeletons. Fang Cheng wonders aloud if he is becoming a necromancer in this game. His partner dismisses the thought, teasing him about getting delusional from too many games. He learns his brain automatically gains related spells whenever he acquires a new ability. Testing the power, he summons a red skeletal spearman from a magical circle. This summoned demon spearman rises, reborn from the original soldier's essence. Fang Cheng questions if he can only summon spearmen, considering his other kills. His demon partner admits he forgot to record the other types in the book. As he comprehends more demonic runes, his summoning power begins to expand. This summoning now includes all class types: soldier, mage, and shield-bearer skeletons. With 4 demon soldiers assembled, his partner declares they can finally form a small team. This killing clone carries part of his soul, ready to lead the group into battle. Across the devastated battlefield, Fang Cheng stands alone amid the wreckage. Armored skeleton soldiers charge forward with weapons raised. More enemies approach, his partner calls them grass to harvest, and Fang Cheng grins at the perfect timing. With a commanding shout, he orders his demon squad to move out. Skeleton soldiers clash violently with enemy forces. A green flying creature descends from above, furious at their presence. A green-haired warrior with an axe appears, threatening death to anyone blocking the demon pope's army. This axe strikes with devastating force, catching Fang Cheng off guard. A massive explosion erupts from the impact. Fang Cheng evades the attack, his partner recognizing the ambush but seeing an opportunity to eliminate both threats at once. He dismisses the opponent's arrogance and commands Red Falcon to charge. This red motorcycle demon surges forward with explosive power. This green-haired warrior realizes the enemy has mounted an ambush. Red Falcon nearly strikes the warrior, who narrowly evades. this warrior discovers demonic energy woven into Red Falcon's exhaust. Fang Cheng praises Red Falcon's performance while raising his sword. He challenges the green-haired warrior to face him directly. This warrior scoffs at the human mount, boasting his flying beast is faster. Fang Cheng rides Red Falcon as the green creature circles above. He spots additional hidden troops emerging from the shadows. He channels demonic energy into Red Falcon to amplify its destructive capability. This pressure rises as the dangerous clash keeps escalating. A swirling vortex of red and black energy erupts from the ground. Fang Cheng on his motorcycle gets launched through the air by a powerful kick. Debris and shattered concrete rain down across the devastated battlefield. Racing through ruined city streets, he plans to use buildings to ground his flying enemy. This green-flamed demon hovers above, confused by the sudden change in terrain. Realizing the trap, the demon snarls about being deliberately lured into an ambush zone. Raising his weapon skyward, he decides to demolish the entire area instead. Green lightning and energy beams tear through buildings, leveling everything in sight. Cackling with glee, the demon declares even insects would be crushed under such force. From the swirling dust, massive red tentacles covered in eye patterns suddenly emerge. This demon's eye widens in shock, sensing something unexpected approaching. Surrounded by writhing tentacles, he demands to know their origin. Swinging his weapon desperately, the green-flamed fighter struggles against the grasping limbs. A tentacle wraps around his head, leaving him stunned and confused. Binding tighter, the tentacles prove alive, automatically restraining his every movement. Completely ensnared, the demon struggles as the tentacles squeeze with increasing pressure. A massive yellow explosion erupts from the center of the battlefield. Trapped and battered, the green-flamed demon groans in pain beneath the writhing mass. Enraged, he roars for his opponent to face him directly like a real warrior. Fang Cheng bursts through the smoke on his motorcycle, declaring this is exactly what he wanted. This motorcycle slams into the tentacle-bound demon with devastating force. Fang Cheng stands tall with weapons drawn, bathed in crimson energy. This demon's eye bulges in disbelief at this sudden turn of events. A massive red energy slash erupts as Fang Cheng launches his finishing strike. This green-haired demon screams in terror as the crimson slash descends, fearing he will be cleaved in two. Straining against the overwhelming force, he snarls that he has been forced to self-destruct. Fang Cheng, surrounded by green energy, coldly tells him to die on his own terms. A colossal, mushroom-shaped explosion erupts, engulfing the city blocks in fire and destruction. Shattered concrete and debris are hurled outward by the blast wave, tearing through the air. As the smoke clears, a massive crater is revealed at the epicenter of the devastation. Unharmed amidst the wreckage, Fang Cheng notes his tree thorn ability shielded him at the last moment. He believes the threat is over, but then a strange green energy begins to coalesce from the ruins. This energy reforms into a grotesque, multi-eyed blob creature, laughing about its undead zombie constitution. A close-up reveals Fang Cheng's wide, disbelieving eyes as he processes the creature's regeneration. This blob boasts that as long as bodily tissue remains, it can continuously regenerate itself. Fang Cheng launches a barrage of red energy slashes, but the creature mocks the futility of his attacks. This blob instantly reforms, declaring his efforts are useless against its immortal form. It reveals that during the self-destruction, it integrated his tentacle genes and made them its own. A shocked Fang Cheng wonders if his unique plunder ability can be imitated and replicated by others. This creature declares it will now use his own abilities to turn the tables and kill him. Massive, eye-covered tentacles, now under the creature's control, lash out with terrifying speed. Fang Cheng dodges the assault, taunting that the creature's attack speed with its new powers is still slow. This blob admits its body's reaction speed has slowed after reintegration, while noting his inexhaustible strength. Defiantly, the creature claims it is immortal and can always reshape its body to continue the fight. A determined Fang Cheng ignites his hands with fire, asking how the creature will respond to this. This multi-eyed blob recoils in panic, realizing a fire attack is a direct threat to its form. Engulfed in flames, the creature screams in agony, cursing the cunning and deceitful human. This intense fire completely engulfs the monstrous blob, its regeneration finally overwhelmed by the burning assault. This finishing strike detonates in a cataclysmic roar of fire and force. Emerging from the Inferno, Fang Cheng stands unscathed amidst the shattered ground. His demon partner reveals the new ability is physical regeneration, a curious prize. This partner jokingly offers to sever his hands for a test, which he quickly refuses. With the immediate threat gone, he shoulders his sword to continue exploring the city. This scene shifts to a wider view of the urban battlefield, smoke billowing from ruined structures. Human hunters clash fiercely with demonic soldiers among the rubble, defiantly shouting their courage. A sudden presence emerges from the swirling dust, catching a nearby fighter off guard. A new threat appears, a mounted knight on a monstrous beast, demanding surrender or death. This knight unleashes a sweeping blue energy slash, screaming as he cuts through the area. A close-up on the knight's helmet reveals his belief that a necromancer has fallen in battle. Standing over a defeated opponent, the knight acknowledges their strength, deeming them a worthy foe.